Hey guys, Alex here. I just wanted to have a little chat because I haven't posted much of anything this week, or anything at all really. I haven't done much for clips, and I just wanted to apologize for that. It's been a rough week for me, alright? I've been down in the dumps this week. I don't know what's really been going on. I don't know, change of season maybe, something like that. Dropping the calories, I've been a little bit tired. It's been a rough week, but we're doing great now, alright? Back on the mend for sure. This weekend, I'll probably end up doing a little vlog or something like that, because we've got some cool stuff coming up. It may not be the most eventful vlog, but it'll be a vlog. So I just wanted to put this one out, as today is Friday. So I really haven't done much of anything this week at all. I've worked out every day, don't get me wrong. I've still been on the cut every day. I did have one cheat meal, so it was a pretty bad day, but I thought that was an apt day to have one cheat meal, and it was a bowl of cereal. It wasn't anything crazy. So I went over on my carbs that day, but other than that, it's been a pretty good week for the cut. We're seeing some progress. I had a physical for my job yesterday. Got blood drawn for the first time. I had some little fitness activity to do, which was beyond easy. They wanted to see that I could squat 35 pounds, and I'm like, come on guy, squat 35 pounds. Or I could curl 35 pounds if you want me to. Anyway. Yeah, but I'm getting hired on full-time. They usually will wait 3 months at least, but I have only been there a little over a month, and they've been liking my performance so far. I had a meeting. They said they wanted to expedite me through the hiring process, so getting hired on full-time. And yeah, so hopefully this will open up a lot more opportunities for promotions and raises and things like that. Just more responsibility. For me personally, more responsibility gives me a sense of purpose where I'm working. So I used to be in leadership at the last job that I had. I left there for one reason or another, but now I'm not in leadership in my new job, so I'm really trying to work my way back into it because I love it. I have a passion for leadership, and I think it's a field that every place needs. So, but yeah, it's a good day so far. I'm excited for this weekend. I think I'm gonna go for a hike tomorrow. I'm gonna try anyway. It's gonna be real nice tomorrow. It's gonna be close to 50. It's gonna be sunny. It's been raining and snowing all day today, which is kind of crazy because, I mean, it's been warmer. It's March, mid-March, almost April, but that's all right. Tomorrow should be a nice day. I don't know what I'm gonna do Sunday yet. I might visit some family. I know I've got some chores around the house to do just to kind of clean up, recoup, you know, get ready for the new week. I think I'm going to stop doing some really advanced lunches, and I'm probably gonna just go for like some simple sandwiches, right? And I'm gonna try and maximize protein, obviously. So I'm still gonna get protein bars. I get 2 boxes of them. It's a whole 40 extra grams of protein. I think this week coming, I'm gonna do tuna salad, so I can definitely get some protein in like that. I'll find some other ways to kind of sneak some protein in there, but I'm gonna try and just keep it simple for a little while, just see what that will do for us. I think it's gonna be a lot easier to track that way because I've kind of been roughing it out with my meals that I've been making. But this week I have gluten-free bread, some turkey, just sliced deli turkey, and cheese, and that's not too bad. So I think next week I'll probably end up doing some tuna salad, a little bit of celery in there probably, maybe some shrimp as well, that'd be pretty nice, and yeah, some cheese probably, you know, just a little bit, and I think that'll be good. We have plenty of protein. So yeah, but outside of dieting, I mean, the gym has been going great. I maxed out the leg machine, the leg extension machine the other day for the first time ever, which is awesome. I was going to just do 200, and my brother was there, and he's like, you know, 200 is basically 240. Like, you ought to just give it a shot. And I'm thinking, I'll probably get like 5, maybe 6. I got a full set of 10 with 247, which is, it's the first time I've ever done that. And I was really happy. I was definitely gassed, and the rest of the workout kind of lacked because of that, but I was proud. It was awesome. Now I really just got to work on my hamstrings because those are definitely lacking. Those are my weakest muscle for sure. I have the hardest time with hamstrings, so I definitely got to work on that. That's going to be a focal point for me, but that is something I can work on. I also discovered I've been working out my left on its own for like a week or two maybe, and I found now, which I found out during the physical yesterday, that my left side is way stronger than it used to be, because I used to have wrist issues. So I would go through like this physical therapy sort of deal, and they did grip strength tests and pinch strength tests and all that, and I can grip now about 20 pounds more than I used to be able to before. And my hands are like, grip strength wise anyway, like 2 pounds of a difference. So it's been good. It's been great. I think that working out my left side and really kind of giving that a chance is evening out my strength. My triceps I need work on still. My left tricep specifically. My right one's looking pretty good. Enough. I can probably do 25 or 30 pounds for a one-armed tricep extension, but with my left, not so much. All right, I'm around 15 pounds still. So I got to work on my left for tricep for sure. My bicep, it's getting there. It's getting even. Everything else though, my left side is better or equal. Like my back, I have no issues with a lat pull down just with the left side. I can match, if not exceed, my right arm. Most of the time it's just a match, but yeah, so no concerns on that grounds. But lately, I've been listening to the Brothers in Bible podcast or the Lion's Den podcast or whatever you want to call it by Alex Eubank. He is a fitness influencer on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that. And he has a podcast talking about God because he is a huge believer in God. And I loved his content just as a fitness creator. And then he started doing some Christian content, and I've really been connecting with it, honestly. It's really been motivational for me. And I felt a lot closer to God in the last week or so than probably ever before in my life. And it's been crazy. It's been monumental. I've got some big things going on, you know, and I'm trying to navigate all of it because when you get closer to God, you realize some things, you know, things you want to do, things you don't want to do anymore, goals you have, you know, things you aspire to do. It's a whole thing. I would definitely recommend for anyone, get closer to God. If you have an issue, don't hold it onto yourself, you know, because a lot of issues we're not strong enough to hold, but Jesus is. So yeah, so you can just kind of, you know, you have the Lord on your side and he wants to see you happy with true happiness though, not with happiness from the world. I like how Alex Eubank says this: when you try to find happiness through worldly things like lust or drugs or, you know, just different sins, it's like drinking salt water. You can drink and you can drink, but no matter what, your thirst is never going to be quenched. You're going to be thirsty because the Lord is the water that quenches your thirst. The closer you get to God, the happier you're going to be long term. You're going to feel fulfilled. There's going to be a hole in your heart that will be filled that worldly things could not fill. And lately I've been really feeling it, you know. It's been pretty good. But with me getting closer to God, I'm definitely seeking other people who are trying to get closer to God. I know I've got quite a few Christian friends and we talk pretty often, so that's been pretty good. I've been able to really kind of connect with them more through that, and it's been great. But yeah, I'm definitely seeking adventure right now, honestly. I've been obsessed. I've been listening as well on top of this podcast. I've been listening to the Lord of the Rings, and I'm watching the movies tonight. I'm going to watch the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies, try and get as far as I can into them all. But I am just craving an adventure. Maybe in the woods, maybe just in a city, you know, just go explore somewhere new. Just, you know, take life by the horns. I mean, you only live once, and I don't say that to do stupid things. I say that because I want to live as much of this life as I can, you know? I'm only here for a short amount of time, and then after that, I'm hoping I'm up in heaven, right? But while I'm here, I want to live it. I want to live a good life, meet some great people, do some good things for a lot of people. I want to. And I'm going to someday, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, you know. I want to make a difference in someone's life. I'm sure I will. I'm sure most people will, whether they realize it or not. You know, sometimes even a smile to someone in the store goes a long way. I know occasionally I like to, you know, just hand out compliments when I'm out in public. Just, hey, I like your shirt, man, you know, and it goes such a long way. You never know what people are going through, you know. There have been guys that I've met, I'll compliment something on them, and they just light right up, you know, especially some of these older guys that they don't do much, you know what I mean? Like, they go to work and they go home and that's it. Sometimes all people need is a good conversation about one thing or another. And it can always be something like, you know, you're in the book aisle at the store and you see what book they're looking at, and you talk to them about it, and that's it. You know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to go and flirt with people, but it's a great idea, in my opinion. You know, as long as you're smart about it, to just have conversations with people. You can learn a lot. You can meet a lot of really cool people. You can expand your conversational skills. You can definitely make some more friends. I think it's a good idea all around, but not everyone does it. I would say if you're a child, probably don't do that. You're gonna meet some strange people, but it's something I would recommend. If you're able to, if you have the courage to, you know, don't force yourself, obviously, but I think it's a good idea. Just kind of spread the light. A candle's flame doesn't dwindle when it lights another candle. You ever heard that? That's about faith, because I can spread the gospel, and I can spread happiness, and I can spread all these great things to other people, and it doesn't impact mine at all, you know? The more I talk about God, the happier I feel. The more people I can make happy, the happier I feel. So, look at that. This sign, I just passed the sign. It says, don't forget to smile. That's awesome. That is right on topic. All right, well, I think I've done enough yapping. Vital Apparel, 15% off. Use my code. I'll leave a link down in the description. If you just want to go to their website, my code is AlexB99. You get 15% off. It'll help them out. It'll help me out. If you want to support this channel, it gives me, I think, 10% of whatever you end up paying. You will also get 15% off of your total bill by using my code. The company supports mental health organizations and different causes like that, which is important to me because I've had a lot of family struggles with mental health. I've had struggles of my own with it as well. And I know a lot of people in this world have a really hard time, you know, just all around. If you want to go and do that, that would mean a whole lot. I know they're a great company. They've got some great gym clothes, so go check that out. I'll leave a link again down in the description. Feel free, hit me up on Instagram if you need anything. I'll respond to every DM. AlexBillings99. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Yeah, see you in the next video.